Jail delay. It's another way that criminalizing mental illness unnecessarily harms people and costs taxpayers money. Here's what it means. People all over the country are arrested for actions related to their mental health, traumatic brain injury, or developmental disability. Many times they are charged with minor crimes like vagrancy, trespassing, or loitering. But once they are booked, they can stay in jail for days or weeks at a time before being found guilty of anything. And if the inmate breaks any rules while in jail, things like resisting medications, refusing to dress appropriately, or even clean their cell, things that a person experiencing a mental health crisis might do, they can be placed into restrictive isolation cells, which can only make the crisis worse. In recent cases from Washington, New York, and Virginia, people had decompensated to the point that they took their own lives while waiting in jail.
The reason that people are waiting in jail is because they are stuck in line waiting to have competency evaluations or treatment to restore them to competency.
Those services are provided by a trained mental health professional that's employed by the state.
That professional determines whether or not a person is competent to stand trial. So, for example, they determine whether or not the person is able to understand the charges against them and if they're able to actually effectively participate in their defense.
If they are found competent, they can proceed to trial, or if they are found not competent, then they can receive treatment to restore competency so that they can go to trial afterward.
The problem is that there just aren't enough evaluators or beds to get people out of the jail and get them the services that they need.
As a result, some people who haven't been convicted end up in jail longer waiting for services than they would have if they had been convicted of a crime. That costs taxpayers from $161 a night in a place like Bend, Oregon, to $459 a night in a place like New York City. This situation will likely only get worse. A 2014 study found the need for mental health treatment in jails rise in 42 states and the District of Columbia in recent years. People are suffering needlessly and spending weeks in jail for small crimes. Jail delays need to end. Share this video.